While most automakers are locked in a race to build electric vehicles, Mercedes-Benz is quietly working on something that could turn the entire EV world upside down. The brand known for timeless luxury and cutting-edge innovation has just dropped a bombshell. They are developing a new kind of engine that could completely redefine the future of electric mobility. As the world speeds toward electrification, Mercedes is taking a daring detour, one that could reshape how we think about driving itself. Imagine this. After years of EV hype, Mercedes might be secretly engineering an engine so advanced it could make traditional electric cars feel outdated. Is Mercedes about to pull off the impossible? Could this new powertrain shake the EV industry to its very core? And how will it stand up against titans like Tesla and BYD? When it comes to luxury and innovation, one name always stands above the rest, Mercedes-Benz. But few people realize that this global icon began with a single daring idea. It all started back in 1886 when a visionary German engineer named Carl Benz built the world's first gasoline-powered automobile. At a time when people could not even imagine transportation without horses, Benz turned his dream into reality. His three-wheeled invention, the motor wagon, did not just move forward. It made history. That moment sparked the beginning of the Mercedes story, a legacy driven by bold ideas and relentless progress. Not long after, two other pioneers, Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach, revolutionized motor engineering and launched a car under the name Mercedes in 1901. A few decades later in 1926, the two forces merged, giving birth to the legend we know today, Mercedes-Benz. The company's real turning point came when it stopped simply building cars and started creating experiences. Every Mercedes became more than a vehicle. It became a statement of engineering mastery, elegance, and innovation. From inventing the airbag to introducing ABS brakes, Mercedes has consistently been miles ahead of the industry curve. Today, Mercedes is not just a car brand. It is a global icon. Right now, Mercedes-Benz is still the king of luxury cars, wowing the world with cutting-edge hybrid tech, electric vehicles, and even self-driving systems. But here is the shocker. While everyone is racing toward an all-electric future, Mercedes is pumping the brakes to focus on combustion engines. This bold move has everyone asking, is Mercedes making a huge mistake, or are they about to outsmart the competition? In a world obsessed with EVs, betting on gas-powered engines might seem like a step backward, but Mercedes does not follow the pack. They have always been the ones setting the pace. With their unmatched engineering chops, they are working on a combustion engine that could fix the problems EVs still face, like range anxiety or charging hassles. Could this be their secret weapon? While most car makers are all in on EVs, Mercedes is crafting a smarter, more efficient combustion engine, hinting they believe gas-powered cars still have a big future. As the EV craze picks up speed, can Mercedes stay ahead with this daring plan? If they pull it off, this could be the surprise that shakes up the EV world and makes other companies rethink their strategies. If Mercedes-Benz nails this, it could totally flip the script. Instead of ditching gas-powered engines, they are reinventing them to be greener, more efficient, and super powerful. This bold move might just shake up the electric vehicle world and make other car makers rethink their all-in EV plan. Mercedes is not chasing old-school vibes. They are out to redefine what driving can be in the future. With their history of breaking barriers, this new engine could be a total game-changer. Electric vehicles are, honestly, taking the world by storm. As more and more people wake up to the environmental damage caused by fossil fuels, the demand for EVs is just skyrocketing. Governments everywhere are really pushing hard to phase out gas-powered cars, and car makers are in this intense race to go electric. What used to be a niche idea has now become, well, the new standard for the auto industry. But EVs are not perfect. Even with companies like Tesla making these huge leaps in battery tech, there are still some pretty big hurdles. Electric vehicles can be expensive, charging takes time, and, let's face it, finding a charging station isn't always easy. Plus, there's range anxiety. That nagging worry your battery will die before you find a charger, which is a real concern for a lot of drivers. But Mercedes is not just playing it safe. They're still charging ahead with their EQ lineup of fully electric cars, like the sleek EQS and EQE. Their hybrid focus, though, could actually give them a real advantage in markets where EVs are kind of slow to catch on. By offering both hybrids and EVs, Mercedes is ready to meet the needs of all kinds of drivers worldwide, keeping them in the game no matter how the market shifts. On top of that, Mercedes is doubling down on sustainability by making their engines more efficient and cutting the environmental impact of their factories. Their new hybrid engines blend top-tier performance with eco-friendly benefits, helping meet tough emission rules, while still keeping the driving experience exciting. This strategy perfectly matches the global push for sustainability, delivering a luxurious green package that luxury car buyers are definitely going to love. So, the big question is whether Mercedes-Benz's hybrid strategy can keep them ahead of rivals like Tesla, who are, charging full speed into electric vehicle innovation. Tesla's cars may not match Mercedes's luxury or performance, but honestly, they're setting the pace for electric tech. Mercedes, though, is offering a tempting alternative for drivers who just aren't ready to go all electric. It'll be exciting to see if this approach carries Mercedes into the next decade, competing not just on style and luxury, but also on power, efficiency, and eco-friendliness. As the world zooms toward electric driving, Mercedes is carving out a unique spot by not ditching combustion engines entirely. Instead, they're blending them with hybrid systems that combine thrilling performance with electric efficiency, making them a serious player in the changing car world. Mercedes isn't just following trends, they're leading in a way that honestly appeals to both classic car fans and those ready for a greener future. This strategy positions Mercedes-Benz not as a follower of industry trends, but as a pragmatic innovator charting its own course. The company's immense research and development resources are being deployed to advance on two parallel fronts, perfecting the electric vehicle through its EQ line and revolutionizing the internal combustion engine for a new age. This dual-path approach, it acknowledges a complex global reality where the transition to electrification just won't happen at the same speed everywhere. For many consumers, especially in the luxury segment, the idea of compromise is just, totally unacceptable. They want the environmental credentials of an electric vehicle, but honestly, they're not willing to give up the effortless long-range cruising, the familiar roar of a powerful engine, or those quick refueling stops that gasoline power provides. Mercedes is aiming to, eliminate this dilemma altogether. Their next-generation hybrids are envisioned as the ultimate synthesis, offering zero-emission electric driving for daily commutes, while still retaining the freedom and performance of a combustion engine for those longer journeys. This isn't just an engineering challenge, it's really a statement of brand philosophy. While some other manufacturers are betting their entire identity on an all-electric future, Mercedes-Benz is reaffirming its commitment to, driver choice and unparalleled versatility. The goal here is to create vehicles that aren't bound by the limitations of current infrastructure or technology, and by doing so, they're future-proofing their lineup against market fluctuations and regional disparities in energy policy. The success of this ambitious plan honestly hinges on execution. Can Mercedes truly create a hybrid powertrain that is so refined, so efficient, and so powerful that it actually makes the drawbacks of pure EVs seem significant? The answer really lies in their ability to integrate the two power sources seamlessly, delivering a driving experience that's both more responsive and more intelligent than anything that's come before. It's about creating a car that anticipates the driver's needs, silently gliding through city streets on electric power, and then summoning the full force of its hybrid system for exhilarating acceleration on the open road, all while managing energy with an unprecedented level of sophistication. Furthermore, Mercedes is leveraging this strategy to redefine luxury for a new era. True luxury is increasingly defined not just by opulent materials, but by peace of mind. By potentially eliminating range anxiety and charging frustrations, Mercedes offers a different kind of luxury, the luxury of convenience and reliability. This is a powerful value proposition that resonates deeply with a core segment of their clientele. The automotive world is watching closely. If Mercedes-Benz succeeds, they will have proven that the path to a sustainable future is not a single road, but a network of possibilities. They will have demonstrated that innovation is not about abandoning proven technologies, but about elevating them to new heights. Their bold hybrid strategy is more than just a product plan. It is a compelling argument for a more nuanced and customer-centric approach to the future of mobility. The race is on, and Mercedes is driving on its own terms. Their hybrid gamble could make Mercedes the go-to brand for drivers who want the perks of electric cars like lower emissions, without the stress of range anxiety or long charging waits. This flexibility is a big deal in places like the United States where EV charging networks are still growing, and for global buyers who want cars that deliver both power and sustainability. By mixing the best of gas and electric tech, Mercedes could stay ahead of the pack as the car market evolves. As Mercedes steps into this new era, their hybrids might just become the model for the future of luxury and performance in the car industry. The world may be buzzing about fully electric cars, but Mercedes has found a way to offer the same green benefits with the bonus of smooth, efficient performance. No full switch to EVs required. Whether Mercedes' hybrids outshine EVs will depend on how well they blend sustainability with the legendary quality that defines the brand. And there you have it. Mercedes-Benz is shaking up the auto world with their bold hybrid strategy, blending luxury, performance, and sustainability in a way that could redefine the future of driving. Will their hybrids outshine the EV giants, or is this just a pit stop on the road to full electrification?